Sarah had been married to David for 10 years. On the outside, they looked like the perfect couple. The house, the dogs, the little family outings, color-coordinated outfits at every event. But behind closed doors, Sarah was drowning. David was charming, funny, and smart. He could light up a room and make everyone laugh. He was great with his son, brought flowers at random moments, and planned sweet dates. But for every good day, there were two painful ones. He was stingy with money and effort, especially when it came to her. Sarah paid nearly half the bills even though he earned far more. She put her career on hold for his dreams, handled the house, the dogs, his son's games and practices, all while working full-time. In return, she got ignored, disrespected, and torn down with cruel comments about her body and her struggles to get pregnant. The fights grew louder. The tears came more often. And slowly, the love she once felt for him died. Then one night, everything changed. At a mutual friends gathering, Sarah noticed Ryan, a coworker she'd seen around for years but never really paid attention to. He was charming, confident, and had a way of making her feel seen. What started as lingering glances at work turned into flirty conversations, then late-night texts. One reckless decision later, Sarah crossed a line she swore she never would. She slept with him. The guilt hit hard, not because she still loved David, but because she knew her marriage was already dead. Just days later, she confessed everything. David wanted to fight for the marriage. Sarah was already gone. She moved out, got her own place, and tried to start over. But Ryan was right there, saying all the right things. He was everything David wasn't: attentive, gentle, a true gentleman. He kissed her tears away, listened to her for hours, and made her feel valued. Before she knew it, she was falling hard. "I love you," he told her. He even said he'd marry her the second her divorce was final. But then the mask started slipping. Ryan suddenly became distant. Calls went unanswered. Messages left on read. When Sarah finally confronted him, he admitted he was seeing someone else, the very friend he had sworn was nothing. Devastated, Sarah tried to move on. 3 months later, Ryan came crawling back. He showed up at work, full of apologies and stories about how his new relationship had already fallen apart. They had lunch that lasted 4 hours. He promised he'd never disappear again. "I just want to be your friend," he said. But within days, they were right back where they left off, spending almost every night together, him staying at her place, leaning on her emotionally and practically. Sarah started noticing the red flags she had ignored before. No one in his family or circle of friends knew about her. He kept their relationship hidden. When she set boundaries, even choosing abstinence until he was ready to be all in, he broke them within a week, confessing he'd slept with another woman. Heartbroken but still hopeful, Sarah tried to walk away. Then her cousin called with devastating news. She had seen Ryan kissing another woman in public, someone who also worked with them. When confronted, Ryan cried and gave vague answers. Days later, Sarah was blocked everywhere. A month after that, she learned the truth that shattered her completely. Ryan had gotten married over the weekend. He deleted all his social media, changed his number, and vanished from her world like a ghost. The woman he chose? The one with the bad reputation he had sworn meant nothing. Sarah was physically sick for weeks. She lost weight. Her hair thinned from stress. She cried every night, questioning every choice that led her there. But slowly, painfully, she began to heal. She went to therapy, hit the gym, journaled, prayed, and leaned on her real friends. 7 months later, she's standing stronger than ever, in a beautiful apartment with her dog, surrounded by people who truly care. No kids tying her down. True peace she hadn't felt in years. Sarah now knows the painful lessons. Never ignore the red flags. Believe what they show you, not just what they say. Stand firm on your boundaries. And most importantly, the grass isn't always greener. Sometimes you just have to water your own. She still believes in love. But for now, she's choosing herself one peaceful day at a time.